Welcome to the DIY3DTech.com channel.
Welcome to this edition of DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, just want to do a little bit of follow-up for the Fabrikator Mini. So we do have it printing with OctoPrint, and we have Raspberry Pi2 right here, and we got it set up wirelessly, and we're actually running it from across the room from a web browser, so it's actually working fairly well. The one thing that I'm going to do a video on, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on setting up OctoPrint. I might do that. However, I'm definitely going to do one on how to configure OctoPrint for the Fabrikator Mini. So that's been a little bit of a challenge, because when you look at all the setup videos on the internet for this, it seems rather simple. And actually, setting this guy up was real easy. Configuring this was a whole nother story, and there's some interesting quirks if you're not an OctoPrint user that you should be aware of that I want to kind of take you through. However, I did want to show that the Fabrikator Mini does work with OctoPrint, and I'm doing my first time lapse on it, as you can see inside there. Long story short, I'm just printing the letter B for my grandson Brock. So just an easy test print, and so far so good. One of the big things I think, as I covered out in the last video, is there really isn't any trimming the bed, which is rather interesting. And I've already got a couple comments back on that people after a couple months have had bed warping. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is I have a CNC machine. I'm going to see about getting some aluminum and machining actually an aluminum bed for this. I'll see how that goes and how time goes. So get my fingers out of there before I hit it. So anyways, if you've never seen the Fabrikator Mini working with OctoPrint before, here it is. So I'm actually going to, as I covered out in the last video, these blocks are going away. I'm going to print out in clear PETG on the Wanho a base for this, because I want to match sort of the clear motif of this unit. So I'm going to use the clear PETG and print out the base in the control panel for this. I don't know if I'm going to leave this, well, I've got the SD cards coming, so I'll probably convert it over. But I'd still like to hear if anybody has done this for the Wanho, the OctoPrint. I would like to know about it and see how hard that is, because the Wanho has got its own controller, and so I'm just kind of wondering about that. Anyways, so far so good. I don't know if you can see for there, and then get in there with the B. Now I have to admit, Chuck was right. Getting the clear is great for video because you can really see the parts of this thing working, being clear. So I mean, this is really cool, just watching the insides of this work. And even like the Wanho and some of the other ones I've had are open. This has sort of an interesting appeal to it. So again, very happy. Again, it was about $239. Back off here a little bit, and so shipped to the door, so pretty happy with it. So again, give this a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Please click like below and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on all of our projects.